Hey, what's going on, guys? Rob from ClicksGeek, and today I'm going to walk you through exactly how we run killer Facebook ad campaigns for junk removal businesses, and we use 100% automation. You only have to worry about calling the leads back as they come in, and our system pre-qualifies everything for you through Go High Level Automation Systems. I'm going to walk you through everything on how everything works and show you the back end and all the setup and all the workflows and all the cool stuff, so check this out. Okay, so we're inside a client's Facebook ads account, right? And we're running, this is for junk removal. So this is our junk removal campaign. It's a template. Everything you're about to see, everyone gets the same thing. The only thing that's different is custom images or videos. Those are always different based on the client. And we'll pull that from your social media, or you can send us pictures, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But the ad copy and everything else, it's a proven system. It works. We don't mess with it. We just swap out images and videos. So you'll see here, we have 4 ads running per campaign to start. And your ads will look like this. This is an existing client, so I had to blur out the name there. But very basic offer. You know, this guy I think is 10% off. It can be, $50 off, whatever, for junk removal. There's tons of different offers you can run that work really well. And we can guide you if you're not sure on how that works. But just so you know what you're getting, these are lead form ads and messenger ads. So lead form ads and messenger ads. Now, this client is a messenger ad campaign. This works really, really well because our system takes over once a message is replied to from a prospect interested in your offer. And I'm going to walk you through exactly how that works. It's really cool in about a minute. So essentially what we're looking at here is an ad in Facebook. It says chat in Messenger. They say get quote. They'll click this and it pops up their Facebook Messenger. And then our system takes over from there. You have nothing to do with the Messenger, right? You don't have to answer anybody. You don't do anything. The only thing you have to do is call the lead back when the lead is texted to you as soon as possible, right? I cannot stress this enough. Facebook ads do not work unless you are on top of the leads. And you'll get these texted to you from our system in real time as somebody goes through our funnel and raises their hand that they're interested in your offer, they're interested in junk removal. Then you get texted immediately. It says, hey, hot Facebook lead from ClicksGeek, call ASAP. And as long as you call them quickly, you will close deals. All right, so that's what the ad looks like. Very generic, guys. Again, this is what works. So now let's go into our back-end system, and I'll walk you through the workflows. So there's a few different workflows you're looking at right now. Now, the first one is an auto missed call text back, right? So if someone calls you from our ad and you don't answer the call, then our system will text you and text them. So check this out. This is really cool. I'll walk you through the workflow. So hang with me for a minute. I'm going to break this down as easily and understandable as possible, right? So an incoming call is missed. Immediately goes into a conditional logic. Is this a first-time caller? If it's a first-time caller, our system takes over and creates and assigns a user, and it creates a lead, right? In the back-end system. Again, you have nothing to do with this, so don't worry about that. If it's not a first-time caller, it goes right below, and you get a internal notification immediately. You missed a call from contact name, contact phone number. Now, if it is a new call, you still get that notification as well. It's just our system's creating the lead in our back-end system, which it won't do if it's not a new call. So you're still going to get this text message directly to your phone. You missed a call from contact name, contact phone. Our system creates an opportunity, and it sends out a text to the actual prospect who you missed their call. Hey there, sorry I missed your call. Did you want to schedule an estimate? If so, reply yes. This is very important. So if they reply anything, it goes into this bucket. If they do not reply, it goes into this bucket. And they're different for a reason. I'm going to walk you through that in 1 second. So if they reply, you get a text message. They get a text message. If you'd like to schedule an estimate, please give me a quick call and we'll put your phone number in here, right? So we're pushing them to call you. That's really, really important. We're trying to drive them to come back and become a hot lead again, right? If they don't respond to your initial sorry we missed your call text right here, if they don't respond, it goes down to this bucket. They get a text that says, was there something else I could help you with? It waits 8 minutes if they don't respond, and it pushes for a phone call again. Or if they respond or if they don't respond, it's going to push for the phone call. If you'd like to schedule an estimate, please give me a quick call to chat about your project at phone number, right? So this is all automated and happening in the back end, assuming you miss a call that comes from the Facebook ads campaign. So that is automation 1. Now, this is the really cool stuff right here. This is the messenger automation. So bear with me. This is pretty intense. but it has to be for this to pre-qualify your leads for you and make sure you're not getting, trash leads from Facebook. So a customer clicked your ad, the ad popped up. If they reply, it goes into this bucket. If they do not reply, it goes into this bucket. So let's go down if they reply first. So if they reply, our system has a tag, puts it in a pipeline, and it sends out a Facebook message, right? If it's within business hours, which it should be because we're running ad schedule, rule-based stuff, within business hours, outside of business hours. So if it's within business hours, which 99% of them will be, a Facebook message is automatically sent to the prospect. Thanks for reaching out, Joe. Do you have a good number we can reach you at? We're not always on Facebook. So the goal here is to get the phone number. That's the most important thing. We need to be texting them because that is the medium that converts the most with Facebook, right? So we're asking for a phone number. If they send us the phone number, it creates an opportunity. And they've essentially raised their hand. If they send you their phone number, they're interested in your offer. They raise their hand. Yes, I want to talk. Please send me more information. So what that does, our system will then send you a hot new Facebook lead, call ASAP, name, email, phone number. And this is all pulled from Facebook, all this information. And message body, if there's any other message content that's in there, it'll drop it in here. It's not really too relevant, but the most important thing is they've raised their hand, interested in your service, name, email, phone number, right? If they do not respond, it goes in here, waits 10 minutes. It goes back to our workflow here. Hey, Joe, are you still interested in a quote for junk removal? If so, do you have a good number we can reach you at? Goes back to another conditional logic. If they reply yes with a phone number, it, again, fires off a lead to you because they've raised their hand. If no, it dies there. Right? And if no, don't be sad if it dies there. That's pre-qualification at its finest. That means they're not a legitimate lead. They're not interested. It'll be a waste of your time to call them. Very important. So if we go back up, now let's say a message comes in from Facebook after hours, right? It goes into here. Hey, Joe, you reached us after hours. Do you have a good number we can reach out at? We're not always on Facebook. We'll reach out first thing in the morning, right? And it breaks down to conditional logic. Again, the goal is to just get them to get the phone number. So if they send the phone number, you get a text immediately, and we preface it with after hours, so you know it's an after hours lead. Hot new Facebook lead, call SAP, all the same information. If they do not answer, we push one more time. Hey, Joe, are you still interested in a quote for junk removal? If so, do you have a good number we can reach you at? And then it breaks off again. If they send the number, we capture that lead. If not, it dies there. So we're essentially giving it one more shot to become a qualified lead. So that's pretty much how the messenger works. And then we have another one for non-responders from the initial thing, right? So let's say customer clicks your messenger ad pops up, says, hey, thanks for reaching out to XYZ junk removal. Are you interested in a quote for junk removal? And they're either going to say yes. They're going to say some other response. They're going to go into our system here, or they're not going to say anything. Now, if they don't say anything, the system will also take over from there, and we'll go back to our, hey, Joe, are you still interested in a quote for junk removal? If so, please reply yes. Now, that's via Messenger, right? This is all happening in Messenger. If they reply yes, it goes all the way up to our beginning of our system takeover here, and the workflow takes over. If not, it dies right there. It's not a qualified lead. So this is all about pre-qualifying the leads via automations, because people who may respond to you in Messenger doesn't make them a lead. Okay. If they're not raising their hand saying, yes, here's my phone number, I want to talk about junk removal, I need stuff removed, I have a service, whatever, I need help. If they don't raise their hand, they're not a good quality lead. So there's no point to waste your time chasing them. So we'll send you the quality leads. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to worry about any of this stuff. There's no back-end login. There's no nothing. All you have to do is accept the text message leads when we send them to you and call them as soon as possible. That's the most important part. So those are the two main workflows you're going to get with our Facebook ads system we got here. And this third one, you might be wondering what this is. So this essentially is something that I guarantee you probably have not seen anyone else doing who's running Facebook ads. You probably haven't even seen this, what we just went over. But this, I guarantee you have not seen. This is actually what we're doing is we're directly integrated with Facebook's API to feed them back good lead data, right? So when a lead comes through, they've raised their hand, and we see that as a qualified lead. We then, that our system will then send that data back to Facebook and say, hey, this was a good lead. Send us more leads like this. And their algorithm will then find a new pool, a new audience to put us in front of within our parameters to get more of those good quality leads, right? So we're essentially feeding data back to Facebook saying, hey, these leads were really good. Get us more leads like this. Put us in front of more people like this. That's giving Facebook's algorithm time to go out and find that and put our campaign in front of those more high quality audiences. So really, really cool stuff. Totally next level with this back-end system we got running here. Again, if you guys are a junk removal company and you want us to run this system, clone this whole thing I've just showed you, we'll clone it, swap in your information, run these messenger ads for you, then there's a link below this video. Just apply, and if your location is not taken, we can run this system for your junk removal business and have it running in as soon as 24 to 48 hours.